In 1980, the Blues Brothers hit theaters and became an instant classic. What started as a Saturday Night Live sketch turned into one of the most beloved musical comedies of all time, packed with incredible music, wild car chases, and a cast full of legends. Now, over 40 years later, we're looking back at the stars who made this movie unforgettable. From comedy icons to music legends, here's what happened to 12 of the most famous faces from the Blues Brothers. Dan Aykroyd. Born the 1st of July, 1952, Dan Aykroyd was 27 when he co-wrote and starred in the Blues Brothers in 1980. Today, at 72, he's remained a Hollywood fixture for over 4 decades. Aykroyd created the Blues Brothers with John Belushi on Saturday Night Live, and the movie was his passion project. As the cool, collected Elwood Blues, he was the perfect straight man to Belushi's wild energy. After the Blues Brothers, Aykroyd became one of the biggest comedy stars of the 80s. He co-wrote and starred in Ghostbusters, one of the most successful comedies ever made, and appeared in hit films like Trading Places, Spies Like Us, and Driving Miss Daisy, which earned him an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Through the 90s and 2000s, Aykroyd stayed busy with acting, voice work, and business ventures. He started the House of Blues chain of music venues and created Crystal Head Vodka, which became a successful brand. He's continued acting in films and TV, including reprising his Ghostbusters role multiple times. At 72, Dan Aykroyd has built a career that goes way beyond comedy, proving himself as an actor, writer, businessman, and keeper of the Blues Brothers' legacy. James Brown. Born the 3rd of May, 1933, James Brown was 46 when he appeared in the Blues Brothers. He passed away on the 25th of December, 2006, at the age of 73. Known as the Godfather of Soul, James Brown was already a music legend when he joined the film. His electric church performance of the song became one of the movie's most unforgettable moments, showing why he was considered one of the greatest performers of all time. After the Blues Brothers, Brown continued performing and recording music for decades. He remained a massive influence on music, with his style shaping funk, hip-hop, and R&B. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and received numerous honors for his contributions to music. Brown kept touring and performing into his 70s, never losing his incredible stage energy. He influenced generations of artists and remained active until shortly before his death in 2006. James Brown left behind an unmatched legacy as one of music's true pioneers, and his Blues Brothers appearance introduced his genius to a whole new audience. Cab Calloway. Born the 25th of December, 1907, Cab Calloway was 72 when he played Curtis, the janitor at the boys' orphanage in the Blues Brothers. He passed away on the 18th of November, 1994, at the age of 86. Calloway was a jazz legend who'd been performing since the 1920s and 30s. His appearance in the Blues Brothers introduced him to younger audiences who'd never seen his incredible talent. His performance of Minnie the Moocher was pure magic and showed he still had it at 72. After the Blues Brothers, Calloway experienced a career comeback. He continued performing, appearing in films and on TV, and became a beloved figure bridging old-school jazz and modern entertainment. He toured, recorded, and remained active well into his 80s. Calloway passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy as one of jazz's greatest entertainers and a performer who could still steal the show at any age. Aretha Franklin. Born the 25th of March, 1942, Aretha Franklin was 37 when she played Mrs. Murphy, the demanding soul food restaurant owner in the Blues Brothers. She passed away on the 16th of August, 2018, at the age of 76. The Queen of Soul brought incredible energy to her role, and her performance of Think became one of the film's standout moments. Franklin was already a music icon, and the movie let her show her personality and charisma on screen. After the Blues Brothers, Franklin continued her legendary music career for nearly 4 more decades. She recorded albums, performed at major events including presidential inaugurations, and received countless honors. She was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and won 18 Grammy Awards. Franklin kept performing until health issues slowed her down in her final years. She passed away in 2018, mourned around the world as one of the greatest voices in music history. Aretha Franklin's Blues Brothers appearance remains a perfect snapshot of her power, humor, and undeniable talent. Ray Charles. Born the 23rd of September 1930, Ray Charles was 49 when he played the music shop owner in the Blues Brothers. He passed away on the 10th of June, 2004, at the age of 73. Ray Charles was already a legend when he appeared in the film, and his scene performing Shake a Tail Feather was pure joy. His warmth and musical genius shined through, reminding everyone why he was called the Genius. After the Blues Brothers, Charles continued recording and performing for over 2 more decades. He remained one of the most beloved figures in American music, blending soul, jazz, gospel, and country in ways no one else could. He won numerous Grammy Awards and influenced countless musicians. Charles kept touring and making music until shortly before his death in 2004. His final album, Genius Loves Company, was released after he died and won 8 Grammy Awards, showing his music was timeless. Ray Charles left behind a legacy as one of America's greatest musicians, and his Blues Brothers appearance captured his spirit perfectly. Kathleen Freeman. Born the 17th of February, 1919, Kathleen Freeman was 60 when she played the strict nun known as the Penguin in the Blues Brothers. She passed away on the 23rd of August, 2001, at the age of 82. Freeman was a veteran character actress with hundreds of film and TV credits. Her role as the ruler-wielding nun was hilarious and became one of the movie's most quoted characters. Her timing and intensity made every scene she was in memorable. After the Blues Brothers, Freeman continued working constantly in film and TV. She appeared in everything from Dragnet to Seinfeld to voice work in Shrek. She worked right up until her death in 2001, building one of the longest and most impressive careers in Hollywood. Kathleen Freeman showed that character actors are the backbone of great movies, and her Penguin remains a fan favorite. Henry Gibson. Born the 21st of September, 1935, Henry Gibson was 44 when he played the leader of the Illinois Nazis in the Blues Brothers. He passed away on the 14th of September, 2009, at the age of 73. Gibson was known for his comedy work on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In before the Blues Brothers. His role as the uptight, ridiculous Nazi leader gave the film one of its best running gags, and his deadpan delivery was perfect. After the Blues Brothers, Gibson worked steadily in film and TV, often playing quirky or villainous characters. He appeared in movies like The Burbs, Gremlins 2, and Magnolia, and did lots of voice work for animated shows. Gibson continued acting until shortly before his death in 2009, leaving behind a career full of memorable, odd characters. Steve Lawrence. Born the 8th of July, 1935, Steve Lawrence was 44 when he played Maurice Line, the sleazy talent agent in the Blues Brothers. Today, at 89, his career has spanned over 7 decades. Lawrence was already a famous singer and entertainer when he took the role, known for performing with his wife, Adie Gourmet. His slimy, fast-talking agent was hilarious and showed he could act as well as sing. After the Blues Brothers, Lawrence continued performing in music, appearing on Broadway, and working in film and TV. He and his wife remained beloved entertainers, performing together for decades until her death in 2013. Lawrence has dealt with health challenges in recent years, but remains a respected figure in entertainment, representing the golden age of American show business. At 89, Steve Lawrence has lived a remarkable life in entertainment, with the Blues Brothers being just one highlight of a legendary career. Twiggy. Born the 19th of September, 1949, Twiggy was 30 when she had a cameo as the elegant woman in the elevator in the Blues Brothers. Today, at 75, she's remained a cultural icon. Twiggy was one of the world's most famous supermodels in the 1960s, defining the look of that era. By 1980, she'd moved into acting and music, and her brief Blues Brothers appearance showed her charm and humor. After the Blues Brothers, Twiggy continued acting in films and TV, including regular roles in British television. She's also worked as a TV host, judge on America's Next Top Model, and remained active in fashion and entertainment. At 75, Twiggy is still recognized as a fashion legend and continues to work in various creative projects, proving that true icons never really fade away. Paul Reubens. Born the 27th of August, 1952, Paul Reubens was 27 when he had a small role as a waiter in the Blues Brothers. He passed away on the 30th of July, 2023, at the age of 70. Before the Blues Brothers, Reubens was developing his character, Pee Wee Herman. Just a few years after the film, he became a massive star with Pee Wee's Big Adventure and Pee Wee's Playhouse, creating one of the most unique characters in entertainment history. Reubens worked steadily for decades in film, TV, and voice acting, often often playing quirky or unusual characters. He reprised Pee Wee Herman several times over the years and remained beloved by fans who grew up with his work. Reubens passed away in 2023 after a private battle with cancer, leaving behind a legacy of creativity and one of entertainment's most memorable characters. Frank Oz. Born the 25th of May, 1944, Frank Oz was 35 when he had a small role as a corrections officer in the Blues Brothers. Today, at 80, he's one of the most respected figures in entertainment. At the time, Oz was already famous as a puppeteer and voice for the Muppets and Sesame Street, performing characters like Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, and Cookie Monster. His Blues Brothers cameo was a fun break from his usual work. After the Blues Brothers, Oz continued his Muppets work and became Yoda in the Star Wars films, creating one of cinema's most iconic characters. He also became a successful director, making films like Little Shop of Horrors, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, and Bowfinger. At 80, Frank Oz has had an incredible career spanning puppetry, voice acting, and directing, showing that true talent works in any form. Steven Spielberg. Born the 18th of December, 1946, Steven Spielberg was 33 when he made an uncredited cameo as a clerk in the Blues Brothers. Today, at 78, he's one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. By 1980, Spielberg had already directed Jaws and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. His friend John Landis, who directed the Blues Brothers, got him to do a quick cameo as a favor. It's one of the most random celebrity appearances in movie history. After the Blues Brothers, Spielberg went on to direct some of the biggest and most important films ever made, including E.T., the Indiana Jones series, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, and Saving Private Ryan. He's won multiple Oscars and changed filmmaking forever. At 78, Steven Spielberg continues making films and remains one of the most influential directors in cinema history. His tiny Blues Brothers cameo is a fun footnote in an extraordinary career. John Belushi. Born the 24th of January, 1949, John Belushi was 30 when he starred in the Blues Brothers in 1980. He died tragically on the 5th of March, 1982, at just 33 years old. Belushi was one of the original Saturday Night Live cast members and became a comedy superstar in the late 70s. His wild energy, physical comedy, and musical talent made him perfect for Jake Blues, the ex-con on a mission from God. The Blues Brothers was his passion project with Dan Aykroyd, and his performance showed his incredible range. Before the Blues Brothers, Belushi had starred in Animal House, one of the most successful comedies ever. After Blues Brothers, he appeared in Continental Divide and Neighbors, showing he could handle different types of roles. Sadly, Belushi's life was cut short by a drug overdose at the Chateau Marmont Hotel in Los Angeles on the 5th of March, 1982. He was only 33 years old. His death shocked the world and robbed entertainment of one of its brightest talents. John Belushi left behind an incredible legacy in just a few short years, and the Blues Brothers remains a perfect showcase of his genius, energy, and heart. Carrie Fisher. Born the 21st of October, 1956, Carrie Fisher was 23 when she played the vengeful ex-fiancée in the Blues Brothers. She passed away on the 27th of December, 2016, at the age of 60. Fisher was already famous as Princess Leia in Star Wars when she took the role, and her performance as the woman trying to kill Jake Blues was hilarious. She played it completely straight, which made it even funnier, using rocket launchers and bombs in increasingly ridiculous ways. After the Blues Brothers, Fisher continued acting, but also became known as a talented writer. She wrote best-selling books including Postcards from the Edge and became one of Hollywood's most sought-after script doctors, quietly fixing screenplays for major films. She was honest about her struggles with addiction and mental health, becoming an advocate and helping others. Fisher reprised Princess Leia in the new Star Wars films starting in 2015, introducing her iconic character to a new generation. On the 23rd of December 2016, she suffered a cardiac arrest on a flight from London to Los Angeles. She died 4 days later on the 27th of December 2016 at age 60. Her death devastated fans around the world. Carrie Fisher was more than an actress. She was a writer, advocate, and someone who spoke truth with humor and honesty. Her Blues Brothers role showed her comedy skills, but her life showed her strength. And there you have it, the legends of the Blues Brothers, over 40 years later. From comedy comedy icons to music royalty, from brief cameos to starring roles, this movie brought together an incredible mix of talent. Which performance stood out to you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this look back, hit that like button and subscribe for more Where Are They Now videos.